Move over, man cave, because it's time to make room for the She Speaks Live Speakeasy, a place where every woman's voice matters and where when she speaks, everybody listens. Welcome to what? She Speaks Live!
You ain't getting me in trouble now.
I'm not.
Andre's listening.
I know he's listening.
We've always been the lowest class citizens in this country.
We've always been thought of as.
Well, I'm saying, and treated as.
And treated as.
Let's be clear.
We cannot change America because you said this has been going on a long time.
Wait a minute, hold on. We cannot change America.
One of the oldest business in the game has been prostitution. Somebody somewhere knew that they had to sell something to put food on their table.
It wasn't about how big your breast is, how fat your behind is.
Right.
It wasn't even about that.
But it
or how
is
much
today, though.
Then why we glorify and stripping and going to jail?
Agreed. We know a lot of smart people making some damn decisions.
I'm not going to drop no names. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the soapbox, and I'm about to use it. Angela.
Yes, let's jump into it.
I'm sorry with you. You're one of the few African-American women who supports Donald Trump.
Yep.
Why?
I know what it feels like to be in the cage.
Sometimes the smartest people do the dumbest things.
They're upset that T.I. feels like when he walked in, which he walked in very late, and Jamar asked for a second offering.
Second offering?
I don't know all of the facts. Let me be real crystal clear on that.
Can you take for people who haven't heard the real story and not the radio gossip blog version, but Kiki's version of what happened? People don't understand. You were trying to save your life.
Hello.
Were there any warning signs with him?
It was a toxic relationship, to be honest with you. As I'm coming down the hall, I see just this flood of water, and he's holding a bowl of, at that time I didn't know what it was. I found out later it was acid.
At the end of the day, no means no.
Yes,
and then,
indeed,
but
always.
also, ladies, we need to also lead with, and when you say no, mean it.
We bring hot pink to late night.
Why are we focused on reuniting illegal immigrants at the border when we need to be focused on reuniting our own families? I think black people are on the wrong side of the fight.
I don't agree. There's this rumor that black women are angry.
I think my biggest question is, what is anger? I can't help it because I'm a big girl and I got a raspy voice.
Come on. Right.
Okay? And I mean what I say and I say what I mean.
So when you sit up and say police brutality is really not an issue in this country,
That's ridiculous.
we need to look, that's a disrespecting sentiment.
We all have a moral responsibility to society.
They make a mockery out of us and we allow that to happen.
No. We have to be okay with our feelings. We have to allow that out, or we're gonna die of stress.
We can sit here all day and put fingers onto people, but you gotta look at how many is coming back at us.
Hating somebody is not required to disagree with their position.
Exactly.
I need to be positioned exactly where I am.
Men don't communicate healthy from a woman telling him what to do.
Yes, we have to address that. We have to fix that part. But we also at the same time have to hold other people accountable. When you talk about the prison to school to prison pipeline, they arrested a 6-year-old black girl because she had a temper tantrum. But not only because
a black man arrested her.
It wasn't a black man, it was just a police officer at the point.
How far is it gonna go before we finally say enough is enough?
You can't always see your picture when you're inside your own frame.
Girl,
Everybody else sees your
I'm
picture.
done.
You
Show's
really
over.
can't.
I'm Nikki Gilbert. This is She Speaks Live. Thank you, beautiful. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nikki Gilbert Daniels, and welcome to She Speaks Live ATL. Give it up. There are not a lot of places for us to sit down and have conversations about what's going on in our world.
Our voice is oftentimes given away.
Black women, we're extremely special.
We have the numbers, we have people paying attention to what it is that we do, what we say, what we sing, and we have a responsibility.
We are the largest voting bloc, and we are solid.
Faster than the speeding bullet that plagues her community.
I saw all of these women just going nonstop.
More powerful than the world gives her credit for.
And the Lord says that our cup runneth over.
They were balancing, they thought, a life of success and putting a lot of people ahead of themselves.
The challenge is, as women, we're serving from an empty cup. We're serving from our fumes.
We're hustlers. We're trying to, go get it.
We're forgetting about ourselves. We're thinking about everyone else. We're showing up with our capes and we are not taking care of our minds, our bodies, and our spirit.
Depression, I locked myself in the closet. I had the superwoman syndrome.
I was one of those high-functioning superwoman type women. And my dad shot himself in the head on my sister's bed. Even if your career is intact, if you marry and you got kids, if you have something that's stressing you out mentally and physically and you never deal with it, and it just festers inside.
I just told you before, there's a common thread for me. I can relate.
Money and achievement and purses, as you said, Shanita, and cars and access and marriages, we think that we can pursue those things, and when we get them, then that's when we'll have peace. And the reality is none of those things bring us peace.
Come on.
Having elders that just feel like the spirit will heal you.
Yeah.
We need doctors. We need all of that.
If this world is going to become a better place for all of us, we have to take better care of ourselves and each other. I'm Nikki Gilbert. You're watching She Speaks Live. Thank you for